Welcome back to Ironbeard Yoga, everyone. I am your host, Robert Ironbeard, and today I will be your yoga instructor. When you are ready, let's start by taking to our mats and just begin by taking a couple shoulder circles, wrist circles, head circles, anything you like. You can even start by setting your intention, your mantra, your prayer. Today, we're going to do a nice energetic flow. Take those arms up overhead, getting a nice big inhale, filling all the way up. Big sigh out, hands to heart center on the exhale. 3 of these. Inhale, arms up overhead. Big exhale, hands to heart center. 1 more big inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms back up. And then on the exhale, we're going to forward fold, bend the knees, grab the ankles, no tension in the neck. We're going to let the head surrender here, nice and heavy, and just settle for a couple breaths. Bending those knees, getting the belly right on the thighs. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Scapula draw in and down the back. Nice long in the spine, gaze down. Inhale, right arm high. Taking the twist, neutral gaze to the side wall or high to the hand to deepen. Inhale, finding a little more reach, and on the exhale, hand comes down, switching sides. Inhale, left arm high, neutral gaze or gaze high. One more big inhale. Exhale, hand down, forward, fold, let it out. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands down to the mat, walk, step, jump back. We are in our high plank. Exhale, settle in here. Keeping those hands stacked right under the shoulders. Keeping those elbows nice and tucked when we lower down. Take an inhale, rock forward. Exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Nice and slow. Exhale, down dog. Settle in, pedaling out our feet, taking a few calf stretches, walking the dog, letting one heel drop at a time. Explore your mat, find your best down dog. Being active in those hands, being active in those shoulders, pushing those palms away from that center line, drawing those hearts towards the thighs. When we're ready, we're going to gaze forward, drop the hips, flex the knees, and then walk, step, jump towards those hands. Inhale, halfway lift when we get there. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swan dive up, nice and easy, nice and slow. Exhale, we're coming into chair pose. Hips draw back, flex those knees, arms up by the ears. We're long in the spine. Tuck that tail under. Settle. Staying for a few breaths. If you like to deepen, you can always come up onto the toes. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let it out, forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands down to the mat, walk, step, jump back, high plank. Exhale. Take another inhale, rock forward, exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Settle in here. Take your time with these. We all flow, different breath, at different speeds. Letting those hips drop. Take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, nice and slow, we're going to push the seat to the high for down dog. Take a couple more breaths, settling back in. Here, we're letting the heels drop from side to side, opening up left and right side body. Active in the shoulders. Palms pushing away from that center line. Center up that left foot. We're going to inhale and take the right leg up and high. Settling in here, we can take a couple ankle circles. Opening the hip, we can take a couple knee circles. And if you like, you can just hang out here or flip your dog if it's in your practice. Hips to the high. Wherever we land, you can adjust your base. You don't have to just land down and take the hips up. Adjust it, reset the footing, and then take the hips up. When we're ready, take that right leg back up and high. Sweep it between our hands. Drop that back heel. We're rising up, warrior one, right side. Front knee stacked over that front ankle. Hips are square to the front of the room, arms up by the ears. To deepen, you can gently let those hips drop and take those hands to the back wall. Hinging forward, coming back to neutral, bellying over that front thigh. Keep those arms active by the ears. Get light on the back foot, lift off, warrior three, right side. When we're ready, we're going to slowly land down on that back foot, coming into our warrior two. Arms extend to the front and back wall. Hips are now square to the side wall. We're dristing over that front middle finger. Front knee is stacked over that front ankle. Warrior two. Hang out here, or if you like to exalt, flip the front palm and take it high and back. Staying for a couple breaths. Warrior two, when you are ready, arms extend back out to the front and back wall. We're going to straighten that front leg, setting up for our triangle, reaching forward with the right hand till you can't go any further, taking the right hand to the right shin, block, or the earth, left arm high. If this is too much on that front hamstring, gently draw that back foot up, shortening our base between our feet. As always, we're going to listen to our body. Take an inhale. On the exhale, left hand will come down. We're going to flex that front knee, coming down into our runner's lunge. Hands can frame the foot. Come back up on those back toes. We're going to root down here just briefly. Take a breath. Once we're all settled, right arm high on the inhale, twisting open. You can always take the knee to soften. One more inhale. Exhale, hand comes down, reframe the foot. Set back up for our three-legged dog, taking that right leg back up and high on an inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to bring it into our chest, slowly lowering down into pigeon pose, right side. Hips are now level with the mat. Staying in your back bend to gently deepen. Settle in. Fold down onto that front thigh, coming down onto your elbows if you like. couple little options. The aim in this pose, keeping those hips nice and level. We're going to take our time coming out, but when you're ready, we're going to tuck those back toes, setting back up for our three-legged dog to neutralize. Take a big inhale, send that right leg back up and high. And on the exhale, sweep it between our hands. Left leg meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swan dive up. Nice and easy, nice and slow, reaching high. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. And then on the exhale, swan dive down, forward fold, bend the knees, grab the ankles. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands down to the mat, walk, step, jump back, high plank, exhale. Inhale, rock forward, and then we're going to lower down, chaturanga, exhale. Inhale into our up dog or cobra. Tuck the toes, seat to the high. Exhale, down dog. Push those palms away from that center line. Draw those hearts to the thighs. Center up that right foot and take the left leg up and high. Finding length, growing long. Let's hang out here, taking a couple ankle circles if you like. Hip circles if you like. Warm up the joints. And if flipping your dog isn't the practice, now's the time. Taking flip dog, hips high, reach for that front wall. We're going to take the left leg back up and high. Take a big inhale. Exhale, sweep it between our hands. Drop that back heel. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, left side. Hips are square to the front wall, arms up by the ears. And gently take them high and back, letting the hips drop if you want to deepen. Keeping the front knee stacked over that front ankle. Taking a couple breaths. Coming to neutral, hinging forward, bellying over that front thigh, setting up for warrior three. Get light on the back foot, and then lift off. Arms by the ears. Soften that standing knee. Set the dristi, the gaze, to a non-moving point. This will help with our balance. Nice and slow. We're going to lower down on that back foot. Coming into our warrior two. Arms extend to the front and back wall. Hips are now square to the side wall. Front knee is stacked over the front ankle. We're dristiing over that front middle finger. Long in the spine. Tuck that tailbone under. Flip the front palm if you want to exalt, taking it high and back. Taking a couple breaths here. Coming back into our warrior two, we're going to straighten that front leg, setting up for our triangle. Reaching forward with that left hand, taking the left hand to the shin, block, or the earth. Right arm high. If this is too much on that front hamstring, draw that back leg up, shortening our base. Take a couple breaths. Take one more big inhale. We're going to flex that front knee. Exhale, right hand down. We're coming into our runner's lunge. Come up on those back toes. Hands frame the foot. Root down here. And when we're ready, we're going to take the twist, taking the left arm high on the inhale. staying for 2 breaths. As always, you can take that back knee down to soften. Take an inhale. On the exhale, hand's going to come down. Frame the foot. Taking that left leg back up and high for 3-legged dog on the inhale. And on the exhale, take that left knee into chest, slowly lowering down on the front leg for pigeon pose, left side. Trying to keep those hips nice and square to the earth. Staying in our back bend, you can deepen. Or slowly lowering down, settling over that front thigh. You can come down to the earth, onto blocks, onto your elbows. Maybe you want to fully extend out. Taking a few breaths here. Come back up to neutral, getting ready for our 3-legged dog. Again, take an inhale, taking that left leg back up and high. Exhale, sweep it between our hands. Inhale, right leg meets the left, halfway lift. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale, nice and slow. Root and rise up. Take those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. And there you have it. That concludes our Yogi broadcast. Thank you all so very much for joining me today. Please like and subscribe if you like this content that I've been bringing you. Until next episode, namaste, take care.